Unfortunately, throughout human existence, multiple unique species have become extinct. However, some of those species were extremely dangerous, and it required a lot of effort and cooperation from our ancestors to defend themselves from these creatures. In today's video, I will tell you about some of the scariest extinct animals. Let's get started. Gigantopithecus. A lot of you probably heard about
Xing Xing,
a famous one-armed monkey who lives with her grandma in China. However, not all monkeys are as friendly as
Xing Xing.
For example, Gigantopithecus is an extinct group of apes. It lived during a period from 9 million years ago to 100,000 years ago. It is considered one of the largest primates to have ever existed. It won't be an over-exaggeration to say that Gigantopithecus was gigantic. Its estimated height is 10 feet or 3 meters, and its estimated weight is as much as 1100 pounds or 500 kilograms. It doesn't seem like it would be the best experience to run into a creature like that somewhere in the forest 200,000 years ago, right? However, after analyzing the Gigantopithecus jaw, scientists claim that this animal most likely was herbivorous, meaning it was eating plants. These apes inhabited modern Southeast Asia, and it is also believed that their nutrition consisted primarily of tough plants such as bamboo. Therefore, Gigantopithecus most likely would not eat you, but still could cause a lot of trouble. The causes of their extinction are not 100% clear. There are many factors that could contribute to it, such as excessive hunting. Anyway, hopefully one day scientists will be able to recreate the full picture of what Gigantopithecus precisely looked like. For now, let's move on to the next scary creature, Megalodon. Megalodon is a prehistoric species of shark that lived approximately during the period from 23 to 3.6 million years ago. It is believed that Megalodon is one of the largest predators to ever exist. Scientists claim that it could reach length of 60 feet or 18 meters. In order to estimate its size, scientists used the length of its teeth. It is believed that there is a certain proportion between the size of the teeth and the size of the animal's body. In the case of Megalodon, the length of its teeth can be 7 inches or 18 centimeters. It is also believed that Megalodon looked similar to modern sharks, but just a lot bigger. Megalodon was also an apex predator. For those who don't know, an apex predator means that it was on the top of the food chain in the area where it lived. It was typically hunting huge fish and marine mammals such as whales, dolphins, seals, and others. Fortunately for Megalodon, it had multiple rows of 276 teeth that could be used as a very dangerous weapon. Besides all of that, its mass was approximately 50 to 100 metric tons, which equals to 110,000 to 220,000 pounds. As you can imagine, an encounter with such a dangerous creature would not be great not just for any human being but pretty much for any other animal. Megalodon is pretty scary, but get ready to hear about the next scary extinct animal. Entelodont, or hell pig. The next animal I'm going to tell you about is called Entelodont, also known as hell pig or Terminator pig. A lot of people assume that this animal is the far ancestor of modern pigs or boars due to their visual resemblance. However, scientists believe that entelodonts are not closely related to modern pigs. A very important aspect of this animal is its size. Just for comparison, some species of entelodonts could reach the sizes of modern bears. Its teeth indicate that this animal most likely was omnivorous, meaning it could eat both meat and plants in order to survive. It's really hard to predict what would be the behavior of this animal if it ran into a modern human due to scientific limitations. However, it's clear that it was a potentially dangerous hunter. Scientists believe that it could hunt down pretty massive and strong animals, so I assume humans would not be a big problem for Terminator pigs. Thylacoleo or Marsupial Lion. The image of the next animal might be quite deceptive. Many people might ask, why not a friend if friend-shaped? This animal is called Thylacoleo or Marsupial Lion, and I highly doubt you would want to run into this hunter in real life, even though it's somewhat similar to cats or big felines. By the way, this animal actually cannot be directly related to felines, even though their appearance is very alike. Marsupial lions lived during a period from 2 million years ago to, imagine that, 46,000 years ago. If you compare it to other animals we talked about today, it actually became extinct relatively recently. Thylacoleo was approximately the size of a modern leopard. Its weight is estimated between 100 to 130 kilograms or 220 to 200 pounds, while its height was approximately 1 meter or 3.3 feet. What's very interesting about the marsupial lion is that scientists believe that it could be an incredibly dangerous hunter. Due to its strong jaw structure and specialized teeth, it could potentially hunt prey much bigger than its size. Considering that the average person in North America weighs approximately 180 pounds, we can assume with confidence that this encounter would not be favorable for humans. Anyway, let's move on to the next dangerous extinct animal, Sarcosuchus or Super Croc. As you probably noticed, all animals in today's video are just bigger versions of modern animals. In many cases, mentioned animals just look alike to their modern counterparts and are very different biologically. However, Sarcosuchus, also known as Super Croc, is actually a distant relative of modern crocodilians, just much bigger. Scientists believe that it could reach length of 11 to 12 meters or 36 to 39 feet and weight of 8 to 10 tons or 17,600 to 22,000 pounds. At the same time, you can see its height compared to humans when on all four. Super Croc had a muscular tail that was very helpful for swimming. Also, its strong jaws and big size made it an apex predator. Unfortunately, approximately 1,000 people per year die from crocodiles. Therefore, you might imagine what would happen if this big boy were still a part of our ecosystem. It is believed that Super Croc was not only hunting for fish and turtles, but even some small dinosaurs. Anyway, Super Croc went extinct millions of years ago. It's really hard to restore historical context for events that took place thousands of years ago, let alone millions of years. In most cases, scientists believe that, like many other prehistoric animals, Super Croc went extinct due to some environmental changes or shifts in the ecosystem. Hopefully, one day science will progress and we will be able to learn more about all these animals, but for now, let's move on to the next scary extinct animal, Smilodon or Saber Tooth Cat. Who doesn't like cats? But what if I told you that if you lived millions of years ago, your cat could potentially have two huge teeth that look like sabers on the sides of its mouth? If you have a very playful or aggressive cat, you know that even when it bites you with its small teeth, it's not a joyful experience. As you might guess, we're going to talk about Smilodon, also known as the saber-toothed cat. If you watched the Ice Age, you probably remember this character. His name is Diego and he's a saber-toothed cat. Saber-toothed cats are very similar to but are not directly related to modern tigers, lions or any other cats. Rather, they were a unique group of animals and they just simply looked very similar to modern felines. In some cases, their teeth could reach 7 inches or 18 centimeters in length. They also had very strong bodies and typically were bigger than modern big cats. Also, it's important to mention that when we say saber-toothed cats, we mean a pretty wide range of species. So it's not just one type of cat, and they looked quite different from each other, and especially in terms of the color of their fur. To sum up, I believe that it was just very important to mention this animal because many people know about it and it played an important role in modern pop culture. But for now, let's move on to the last animal for today, Titanosaur. I think it would be unfair if I didn't mention a single dinosaur dinosaur in this video. Dinosaurs are definitely among the first few things people think about when prehistoric times are mentioned. Also, I think a lot of you probably heard about Tyrannosaurus rex and some other famous dinosaurs. So I'm going to tell you about Titanosaur. Titanosaur is one of the biggest land animals to ever exist. Their size is really impressive. They could reach length of up to 30 meters or 100 feet, and weights of 50 to 100 metric tons or 110,000 to 220 pounds. What's also very interesting is that this dinosaur was herbivorous, meaning it was only eating plants. The way they look is actually very cute. They had long necks, small heads, and massive bodies, supported by 4 sturdy legs. Despite being herbivorous, they were still very dangerous and strong due to their size. Hypothetically, it could definitely defend itself from other predators, and let's be honest, most of the animals would not even try to attack such a gigantic creature. Anyway, let me know in the comment section what is your favorite animal from today's video. Also, please let me know if I missed any other cool extinct animals. Thank you so much for watching my video, I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss my future videos. In the future, I'm planning to make more scary content. Again, thank you so much for watching my video and stay safe.